Hey gang, what it's popping? Hope you all are doing great. Welcome to another reaction with your girls in this style. So today we'll be checking out Elvis Presley in the ghetto. Yeah, you all know how we do it. We go straight and see what Elvis Presley got for us and know what in the ghetto is all about. You all know that I have reacted to this song before. This is not my first time, but there is nothing wrong and also during the song twice. But yeah, I love the song and let's get into it.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
Trust me, this is a very beautiful song, and I am sure that a lot has really now changed. From the time he sang the song, I mean, I think the song is already 55 years, 55 or more than that, if I am not mistaken, but I stand to be corrected. You can imagine 65 years ago, and not like a lot has really changed, but yeah, I am also not going to tell you that life is still the same thing as 55 years ago. A lot has happened, but there are some certain things that actually did not change. Like the way he sang this in the ghetto, right? There is still, don't we still have ghettos? There are ghettos everywhere, and babies are still being born in the ghettos, and not just being born in the ghettos, they raise them also in the ghettos, into angry homes. Probably some people that were also not ready to have babies, and like something happened, they haven't like really survived for themselves, and now they have to like also think for themselves and at the same time for the baby, and eventually they end up not even giving the baby the very best. Why? Because they probably did not even have enough or a lot to offer to the child. And sometimes the child grows up and have to be his own father and mother, probably because his parents are not capable of doing it on their own, and then sometimes it ends well, sometimes it doesn't end well. Some stay in that, some were born in ghetto and died also in the same ghetto, right? So yeah, life is really crazy, and this is really a perfect song to reflect on, especially if you have lived the experience. A lot of people live the experience, and also I learned that Elvis Presley also lived that experience, because like he did not have like the very best, like growing up and all of that. And there is something about talking about something, especially when you've had the experience. It hits really different because you have experienced it. I cannot tell you a lot about ghetto because it is not my experience, but there are some people that it is their experience, that they have lived it, and they can tell you, like, and tell you the experience, right? So yeah, I really love the song. Why? It is very related, like something people can relate to, because this is not like some people's day-to-day life and all that. And I am really hoping that someday, like there will not be any ghetto anymore. Like people can have better lives, people can live better, raise their children rightly, and have all it takes to raise their kids, and give their kids the very best. Because most times when things like most of the kids that like, the truth is that they always turn out very sweet. Like those kids that grow up in the ghetto, like they are very street smart, and also like they are, I don't know, but they are usually very smart. When I say very very smart, I'm also very intelligent, and yeah. But sometimes some of them, like end up doing some, like something not so cool. Why? Because they need to survive. And also I really hope that someday the government will also look, or like the community, I don't know, but I think from the government and also the states, like because if there is allocations for, like the states to also take care of, like the homeless and all that, ghettos and all that, to give them, like give them something better in life, because like there is need for people to have something good in life. Looking forward to something very positive. I'm not dwelling in the, I don't know, but like you already know that ghetto is not a very good place. But so I am going to say that this song is actually 10 over 10, and this is still like one of the very best from Elvis Presley, the king. And the song also really hits very home and hard. Anyone who grew up in poverty will absolutely understand what the song is all about and can also relate. And even if you have not lived that experience, probably friends and all that may have lived that experience can also, like, you can also feel it from them too. So I love the song. It's something very relatable, masterpiece, and he really did a great job. Before I go, I am also going to say that the backup singers really did an amazing job. Their voices was really very great, that it complements Elvis Presley's voice too. I absolutely love it. Great tune, 10 over 10, and the message that also comes with it is absolutely awesome. I hope you all enjoy it, and from me to you, here we go. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.